Namaste children, welcome back. So in the previous class we have already discussed a lot many things about inequality. So I am going to recall that some of the important points here. So there we have discussed about equality, how it is said in the democracy, how it is said in the constitution, and how it is practiced in the real society. So we have seen through some examples of Om Prakash Valmiki, Kantaben, and Ansari's family who struggled to find out a rent house in a city. So when they are ill treated, there was a type of inequality found. It is not said in the constitution to practice, but in the society. In the society, it is still exists to treat other people in different ways. We have to learn. We have to learn about the equality thoroughly. Then only it is possible to eradicate the inequality in India. Don't think that it exists only in India. In many of the countries, we can see these type of inequalities. So these inequalities, which are not in the control of government or in the control of constitution. So to develop this, to eradicate this, they have taken some of the actions. Today we are going to know what happened when we can see that is inequality, when we can see it is ill treatment. If a person is living with dignity, when his dignity is harmed, that can be told as inequality. When someone's dignity is hurt, is damaged, that can be told as inequality. So this dignity is destroyed. We can recognize this dignity in the example of Om Prakash Valmiki, where a student's dignity was destroyed by asking the whole campus, by asking him to sit in the corners away from the other students. He is also like us. He is also like all of his friends. He is also a human being, but he was treated badly. There we can see his dignity was damaged. So this we have to learn. When person are treated unequally or unequally, it happens for us also. If I am going to a hotel, if I am going to a hotel and I am not allowed inside the hotel, how can I feel? So there I am going to feel something bad. There my dignity get harmed. It is going to be destroyed, violated. So this type of inequality still it is present in India. So we have to recognize the dignity of a person and we have to go according to that. We have to respect each one's dignity. We should not destroy it, violate it. Then let us see how equality in Indian democracy. Actually, we say that Indian constitution confirms equality among all its citizens. Yes, it is, but practically, but in reality, it is not there. The Constitution of India ensures each and every one each and everyone their fundamental rights. They can move wherever they want, they can live wherever they want, they can speak against the government, they can assemble to protest peacefully, they can speak, they can share their opinion. So all these freedom, all these rights has been given irrespective of their gender, caste, community, language. So they are enjoying it. The Constitution confirms. But whereas it is not practiced in the society. For that, where the people are not treated equally, there the government of India or democratic form of government, they are going with some of the other ideas to eradicate these type of inequalities which exist in the society, real society. What they do? Let us discuss. Let us see the Indian government where it confirms, where it is trying to ensure the equality among the people. So it is going to provide free education for the poor people. By giving education, the government is trying to lift their standards of living. They are giving awareness of constitution, of laws. By giving this, what happens? They are trying to lift, trying to better the life of the poor people, the lives of the poor people. They are supporting them by giving subsidies. What happens here? By getting subsidies is that the government will give some of the amount to encourage their economic activities. So when they get some support, financial support from the government, the poor sector is going to be active in some economic activities which is going to bring them better earnings. By that they can turn as from poor to rich. You can also see the differences in nutrition, means in the sense some people they are not able to get nutrient foods, some they are eating enough nutrient foods. Here the government come along with a beautiful and effective plan, that is midday meal. In the afternoon they provide nutrient and fresh food to the poor children. By that they are going to ensure they are trying to remove malnutrition problem from this. So what happens here? By giving midday meal scheme, by giving midday meal, there are so many benefits. The poor children can attend the school. The attendance of the poor children will increase. So education will be given to them. They get awareness. When they get awareness, they will come to know the benefits. Then they make their life beautiful. So these are the schemes made by the Indian government to remove inequality in our society.